Hello, lovely people. How are we? Today is Sunday, the 30th of July 2017, I think. I haven't got my Fitbit on, so it's not been one of those weekends where I need to count my steps. So I haven't got one on. But today's Sunday, and I've had a really, really good weekend. We spent last night. For those of you that are really observant, yes, Jan has got the same top on she had on yesterday. Yes, that's a little bit minging, but in my defence, we've been to a friend's house to stay overnight, and I forgot to take a top. I took different jeans, I took knickers and bra and cleaning stuff, but I also forgot my toothbrush. So did my husband. I was relying on him taking a toothbrush, and he was relying on me. Luckily, Donna and Matthew, who we stayed with, have travelled around, so they've got a load of hotel toothbrushes and stuff. But anyway, that's the reason I have the same top on as I had on yesterday. So I'm not going to apologise for that. It is what it is, and sorry, not sorry. Minga, I don't care. It's not like I've been to the gym. Anyway, pushing that aside, I've had a great weekend. It was so lovely to catch up with Donna and Matthew. We actually met them on our journey when we lived in India. I may have met Donna at a coffee morning in Mumbai for expat wives and trying to meet people and stuff. And really, we've never looked back. So Matthew and how we get on really, really well, and me and Donna. And yeah, it was again, like I said to you yesterday, it was a definite kind of a tester for me, because prior to my surgery, number one, we all drink like fish and we consume an awful lot of alcohol. We start off with gin and tonic, and then it's Prosecco, and then it goes on to wine, and it's lots of food. And Donna knew about my surgery, Donna and Matthew. I didn't hold it back from them. Probably not initially, but I sent her the beginning, my YouTube clip at some point when I was ready to tell my wider circle. And she sent me the loveliest supportive message at the time, just saying, Jan, I can't believe you feel like this about yourself. We love you, blah, 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 but totally get why you're doing it. So yesterday, there's a few NSVs, I guess, because it's the first time I've seen someone that's a really, really good friend like Donna and Matthew, and I haven't seen them in a year. So they possibly saw me last at my biggest, and their reaction to seeing me was amazing, actually. It was pretty... pretty emotional, actually, because they were just so, oh my God, look at you. You feel so good. You look so good. And I haven't had that reaction from anybody, because when you see people on a regular basis, they just get used to you losing weight. I'm not meaning my husband. I know he comments all the time and tells me how wonderful I'm doing. But for both of them, Donna and Matthew, they literally were so lovely about my weight loss and so complimentary, and were extremely interested in what I've been doing, how I've been doing it. So it was... yeah, that was a little breath of fresh air, to be honest, because, a lot of people might not have been that interested, and a lot of people might not have wanted to know so much, but they did, and it just kind of warmed my heart that they were supportive, I guess, and very complimentary about my weight loss. So it made me feel a million fucking dollars, if I'm being honest. I felt amazing, because it's kind of what you want when when you've lost this amount of weight and you've worked really hard to get it. But anyway, so we had a wonderful, wonderful evening with them. So drinking wise and food wise, they did a barbecue of lots and lots of meats. And last night I had, he did these great big, what were they, Harry? Chicken legs or half chickens. And he did them on a rotisserie in the barbecue. They were absolutely delicious, but obviously, and I had warned them, I'm going to eat very little compared to what I used to eat. And I had some of my husband's chickens. I was thinking, God, don't give me a quarter of that chicken. Just the look of it will put me off, because it's way too much. So I had a little bit of Harry's chicken, and I had a sausage and a few bits of salad, and, just didn't overdo it. But I did have a drink. I had a glass of gin and tonic at the pub with them. Then when we went back to their house, I probably had 2 glasses of Prosecco. And then I went on to drink my Sauvignon Blanc wine. So because we did it over a long evening, I didn't allow myself to get pissed. And I definitely stopped before the rest of them stopped, and I had a cup of coffee. So again, considering we were in a social setting where normally it would have been a massive drinking thing. We would have consumed bottles and bottles of wine. I'm sure them lot did anyway. I'm not sure quite how bad your hangover was, Howard, this morning.
Not too bad.
But
you didn't drink a whole gin and tonic. You gave half of it to me.
Oh, true. I don't. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I can't keep up with the volume everybody else does. But again, that's not that I'm not. I'm definitely not moaning about it. And at one point, Donna said, you know, you want a cup of coffee? Who is this imposter? And I'm like, I know, but it doesn't stop me from being me, because you know my life is revolving around alcohol quite a lot with people that I see in the evenings. But it doesn't stop me being who I'm being. So, you know, we had a bit of a joke about it, and I won't apologise for it, because I will have a good drink. You know, I know a lot of people on this journey would stop themselves from doing that because it's empty calories and blah, blah, blah. But that's not what I'm about. I'm about everything in moderation, and I had a really, really, really good night. So that's all I can say there. And today, about my weight loss, my weight loss surgery, my restriction is through the roof. This morning, Donna did a lovely, probably I had 2 cups of coffee in the morning, which I don't normally. I normally have a very small one to wake up with before my porridge. And excuse me. And then she did a full English. So I had a slice of bacon and a sausage, and I did have a piece of granary bread with Marmite on, and a little bit of mushrooms and tomato. And that was lovely. We went round this beautiful, what was it called? Something castle. I can't remember. Anyway, we went round this beautiful grounds of a house and gardens where they've got a little petting zoo with meerkats, and you know, I've put a few bits on my Insta story. And then lunchtime, it was a panini and salad. I had a triangle of my husband's egg sandwich and pushed my panini away. It was just, restriction has been ridiculous today, which again, I'm not moaning about. It's just an observation. I've just cooked dinner for us. We've had rice, flavoured rice, chicken with peas and sweet corn. Very simple dinner tonight. I wasn't doing a big cook. And I can't touch it. The chicken just doesn't want to go down at all tonight. The little bit of rice I've had did go down okay, and the peas and sweet corn were fine. But as for protein today, I've really not got enough in. I've not drunk enough fluid. And this will be quite a repetitive weekend thing, I think. I'm very, very strict with myself and very good about what I do and how I feed myself and look after myself, probably Monday to Friday, and I let it go a bit at weekends, which I know a lot of people do. And as long as my weight loss is still on its way down, I'm not going to worry about it too much. When it plateaus and when my honeymoon period is over, then I shall worry about that and face all of that. But anyway, for now, I'm doing okay, and the weekend's been great, and now I've got a really busy couple of days, haven't I? I'm not sure if I told anybody, I'm getting a new car tomorrow. I'm getting a little Mini. I'm so excited, actually. So excited. And it's quite odd because I had a Saxo years ago, which is a tiny little car. It's all I could afford with me and the kids. I was a single mum. And then when we met Howie, we got a Zafira, which was more of a family car. It was a big car, but it was really comfortable for my back at that point. And since then, I've had bigger cars. And coming back to England this time, I got my Qashqai because it was nice for me to not have to feel like I was getting up and down on the floor. And I think people are quite shocked that I've gone for a Mini. And there's a little bit of tongue-in-cheek with me here about... Maybe I've always wanted a little sporty car, but being the size that I was and as unhappy as I was about myself, I never wanted to look like a fat fucking elephant getting in and out of a Matchbox. So the fact that I feel so different about myself at 4 stone, 10 pound loss, has enabled me to feel that confident. And yesterday's test drive was about exactly that. How did I feel getting in and out of this smaller car? And I felt great. And I did do it quite a few times, thinking, just check my back doesn't hurt, check I'm not feeling like I'm sitting on the floor compared to my Qashqai. And it drives like a dream, and it's really funky. So yeah, that's my reasoning. I feel really, why shouldn't I have a funky little car? Sorry, not sorry for that too. That's my treat, and yeah, I'm super excited about it. So I'm pretty sure I'll be putting pictures on Instagram tomorrow. It'll be my new baby, a new member of my family. So yes, that's my exciting news. And I didn't even, how we'll look after it while I'm in Cyprus. I didn't even introduce myself at the beginning of this one. So if you have just joined this journey at this point, welcome. My name is Jan. And I've been video logging my journey to and beyond a gastric bypass, in case you didn't know. I don't think I say it often enough. I possibly will do a YouTube Tuesday, in case I don't get to do one. I will really, really try and do some updates while I'm in Cyprus. I'm sure the internet will be fine, but we shall see how I go. But I'll try and do one on Tuesday, and I'll probably do a weigh-in on Tuesday, because I definitely won't weigh in on Thursday. And I am intending to take my gym kit to Cyprus. So I'm going to get up tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Monday. I shall get up bright and breezy. I intend to be in the gym early, go for a swim as well. And then I've got loads to do the next couple of days. I really need to go and buy a couple more bits to take away with me. So anyway, guys, I've probably waffled for way too long, and I'm going to go and have a bath and get out of my 2-day t-shirt. Promise you it doesn't smell. It smells of my perfume, actually. It's, it smells of roses. Anyway, I hope you've all had a really wonderful weekend and that Sunday's been kind to you all. I hope you're all well, healthy and happy, and I will check in with you again at some point, whenever. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe, please. I'm so chuffed with the amount of subscribers I've got already. And perforce, if you do happen to watch this, I'm not sure if you do watch my videos or not, I just want to say I'm thinking of you. I know you've had a really, really tough time of it. She had plastics over in Prague, I think. Supposed to have tummy tuck and an arm lift, and the tummy tuck didn't go ahead because of excessive bleeding. So perforce, this is for you. I'm sending out all my love and healing vibes, and I hope you're on the mend and get yourself home and healing pretty soon. Anyone else? Lots of love to you all, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.